Hey, and welcome to Paranormasight. I have played a little of this before on my stream, so I do know a bit of the game already, but I wanted to play it for YouTube because I'm just bad at playing reading games unless I feel like there's someone to watch it. So I will start from the beginning on YouTube, and then we will play the rest of it together. So at some point I don't know anything. Most of the start I do know, but it's still fun to play. So we're gonna play it together now. Let's start from the beginning. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosaves. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosaves alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there's a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. By the way, there are no voices. I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. Oh my god, you can use a controller? I did not know. Maybe I should switch to a controller. Can I do that easily, or do I have to 2 seconds? We'll see. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. I would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. You may call me... Yes. This is still freaky. The second time. Okay, sure. I certainly wish to be called Lieutenant Keyguard. Yes. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Alicia. No. Or did I get it wrong? I must have misheard you. Could I trouble you to tell me your name once more? Fine, we'll go with this. I'll not get it wrong again. Alicia is your name, correct? Yes. Sure. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Ahem. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve. Nice. It's presented by me. Death have been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it's on our own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which we live. In fact, all traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remains, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secrets arts are still being passed down to this day. Oh, and on that note, Lisa, this may seem rather abrupt, but there is someone you wish to bring back from the dead. What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrection the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one more time and one time only. What would you do? I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone I use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. Ooh. If my mom died or my boyfriend died, I guess I would. Maybe. I think my love is that powerful. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box has been sitting here is? It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. I'm old. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not at all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones. What? Like this can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? Oh my god, it must be so weird. I'd be thrilled to have you continue the story, Alicia. After all, this is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters' appearing within surely share your views of the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will particularly feel strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. At the first I shall introduce a man named Honjo is one of them. Male office worker. Honjo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department of Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida. Born in Western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Honjo graduated from his famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation. With no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him, he is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up to the ladder, starting a family and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Oh. Storyteller. We don't know. Occupation. We don't know. Storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at the park in Sumida City. Police have identified the man to be Honjo, a 25-year-old man who worked at the company in the area. As sign of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. My god. Excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Gardeners, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You know nothing. I don't know shit. I'm stupid. This is a work of fiction. All location, characters, organization, legends, etc. that appear in this game here have no relation to reality. I thank God hope not. God thank God, whatever. I hope not. That is my meaning of what I'm trying to say. Honjo, are you alright? Hello. Hey, can you hear me? I should probably give her a voice. Hey, that is not a proper answer. After Honjo. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite a shock. Come on now, up with you, up. And... Ta-da! There! How's that? Alright? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine. I think there's definitely nothing going wrong with my humors though my head is still a little dizzy. Sugar okay, office worker. That doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk around. Alright. When the game is in your control, deck the screen to move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Wow. Creepy. Absolutely horrible. This is horrible. Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. You creepy bitch. Do you remember anything like where we are? Or what we were doing? The right resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a bit out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Wow. Where are we? Oh, right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park, near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Sumida City, Tokyo. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo located in the eastern part of the city. It is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kyonaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and the northern Mukujima. But they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residents, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. Yes, a lot of landmarks. Kinshibori Park, opened 1950. Conventionally close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads, this paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Warigesu Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, that area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal. Everybody likes a canal. Great. Creepy playground. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful. It's not fucking peaceful at night. It's horrible, to say the least. Don't scare me again, you little bitch. Oh my god. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they can be used in an emergency. A telephone booth? What? A small booth containing a public telephone, most often found in parks or along roads. Local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards known as telephone cards have begun to spread, enabling one to make a call without the need for small change. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no sign of slowing down. Ah, yes. The world. That is how it works. The sky. Hello. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the right of resurrection, everything would have been over before it started. Died? I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? So... Hello? Ah! Okay, there's apparently a difference. That's Yuko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Weirdo. She's a female housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continued to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked as a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regret about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu, named Okoboko, who has been by her side since she was a student. Oh, little Okoboko. Oh. Recall. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Shade. Flashback. Oh, such happy times. Look at the kids running around. Oh my god, they're so happy. It was around noon. On one of the days off, I just had finished my running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Ah, yes. So absent-minded. Ah, look at the kids running around playing. Ah, such absent-mindedness. Is this how you're absent-minded? I guess it is. When I noticed this girl loitering around, she was sticking up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on the head. My curiosity got the better. Hey! I'm back. If you noticed something changed, it's because it's the next day. My boyfriend came home and I couldn't record anymore. So if the sound is different, I hope it's okay because, my god, I had many problems with that. It took me like an hour to set up my sound because something changed overnight and it just decided to have a panic attack. My mic setup. So yeah, let's just keep going from where I think we ended last time. My curiosity. Oh, and by the way, I'm on my controller now, so I hope that's good. We'll see. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something?
Ah, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could
Oh, that's me. If you want, I could give you a hand.
Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but...
But?
Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, something else?
Always. I'm a horny dude. Huh? I'm a good Samaritan.
Wow, my hero. People like you really do exist.
I think I might cry.
Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into.
No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something?
Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal.
The what?
Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic.
Yeah. But I'm too horny to not take up an offer.
The 7 mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not.
Cookie-coo.
Oh Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into two separate cities. The north part was Mokujima and the south part was Honjo.
Huh.
Am I boring you?
Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here.
Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period.
Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years.
Oh, I got your attention after all.
I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the cult craze.
I don't blame you. A lot of popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the Seven Mysteries of Honjo are different because they're all true.
That's true?
That's what I said. They're the real deal.
So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park?
Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more of it. To it, whatever. It's the same thing. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing.
That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Cool. Oh, this is the... Okay. Oh, okay. Aha, I got it. Buttons. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these were likely to result of people blaming things they didn't understand on the spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by city common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and the well-known Rorakuku story. And that's all of them. Shade. The Whispering Canal. Shit, buttons. I'm used to a switch by now. There you go. An enduring superstition, formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As the dam came to a close and the fishermen gathered up the catches, a terrible voice would rise from the canal whispering,
"Leave it behind, leave it behind."
Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. God fucking... I'm gonna get there. Paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, ESP, I don't know what that is. The list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on life of their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie, living in Loch Ness, sightings a mystical creature like the Tsuchinoko or Begone, the urban legend of Kuchisake Onna. Television report a spoon-bending physics documentaries which feature mediums and spirit photography. My God. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There are no ends to this obsession in sight. With magazines on paranormal phenomena enjoying widespread publication, most recently rumors of an ancient ritual known as Rite of Resurrection have been spreading in certain circles. Great. Okay, this button. Yeah, I pressed the right buttons. We exchanged contact information and we talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. Oh my God. But she never brought up the Seven Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. No, she's too crazy to get bored of it. Until the day when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh, wait a second. Where did Yoko go? What? According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal... Oh, she's over there. The Whispering Canal, one of the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression "left at the canal" originally came from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. I did. I already checked it. Yeah, she's right there. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox, searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, taking to the animal figures and petting them on their head. No animal needs that much petting. Geez, she's still at it. Do I press her again? Ah, god damn it. This is difficult, actually. Okay. So... anything... My god, it goes fast. So... That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Oh my god! I did some great research. The Fool's Procession. An enduring superstition. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo, Ushijima, now Kumogata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesu Canal. The search of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been those mischievous tricksters behind it all. God fucking... Okay, let's try again. There you go. The beckoning light. While walking along the road near Honji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near. But just when one hears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it as a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe it to be a vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. I'm gonna do this because I'm a fucking baby. The Haunting Clappers. As the evening bell rings in Idaicho, near present-day Sumoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers again, together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searched for the source of this second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of the mysterious Tanuki or Kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirits of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in the North Beach, Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden residence, now known as former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Boring legend. The Taigu of Tsugaru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resides atop the tower in the event of a fire, while most towers use wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm. For some reason, the residents were permitted to use drums. The residents and special privilege just led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. Okay. The Foot-washing Mansion. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence of Mikasacho, modern-day Wadasegu Street in Kamisawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. Wash, it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. The foot had a favorite person. The one-sided weed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomeso, who fell for a woman named Okuma. Tomeso persistently chased after Okuma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifferences to him, Tomeso brought a dagger to a canal near Rokugu Bridge and attacked Okuma. He cut her arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the weeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Shit. What a crazy man. The ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter night, one may happen upon a sober cart along the canal known as South Wadagesu, but there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays permanently lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there's also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the sober cart lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Well, well, well. And those are all the legends. There you go. Wait, she's coming back this way. Oh my god, Yoko.
Hey, what was that just now?
Huh?
Didn't you hear that?
You're hearing things. You're cuckoo.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't hear anything. You sure that didn't just imagine it?
Maybe I did. But your special talent, you've been able to hear it. Pay closer to it. Pay closer attention for me, okay?
My special talent? What are you talking about?
Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor.
Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so.
Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right?
He's gonna fuck a ghost. Is that... what's it called? Necrophilia if you fuck a ghost? Have you thought about that? Those telephone booths are all over town that lights are always on so they can be used in emergencies. It's gotten late. Really late. Actually, it's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air. But I guess it's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. Great. I'm still so fucking scared that there's just something behind me. That's an interesting looking playground. Okay, we read that already. Don't you dare try and sneak up on me, you little bitch. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless... no, it can't be. She can't be. I can't fuck a ghost. Wait. You're kidding, right?
About what?
I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you.
Of course that was a joke.
Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you?
But yeah.
Oh, there's a man behind us. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously.
Yeah. That's the real reason why I asked you to help me with the 7 mysteries of Honjo business.
Not because you wanted to fuck me. But what am I supposed to do now? I'm so single. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff?
Sure,
I could handle a solid Moscow mule. What's with all the alcohol? Why are we measuring this in terms of cocktails?
Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right?
Weird stuff?
Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand.
You can't be serious. I don't want to turn around. I don't want to. I saw him. Poof, he's gone. Oh my god, I get so dizzy from this. Oh, fuck. About alcohol. Totally unrelated. But do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up.
Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule.
Really now?
I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though.
I have no idea what that drink is. I've never heard of it before. It sounds disgusting as it is put together with a mule. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then?
Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right?
No, that's not kind of what I meant.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries.
Alright, then let's get to work. I am too desperate of a person, apparently. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist?
You bet you do. They do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them. So be careful.
So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt they really exist?
That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune.
So people that are scared of ghosts, like me, are more likely to see them. That's fucking great. That's amazing.
But sometimes people get caught up in the moment thinking they might see something, and then they really do. Because they believe they would.
Is that how that works?
Yep, just like drinking. You never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots.
Don't fucking make noises in here. Got a very scary dog. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing.
You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet.
You can't be serious. About the 7 mysteries. I just remembered, I actually did some research of the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library.
You did? What did you find?
Well, I discovered a few interesting things.
Oh, tell me everything.
There's not really 7 mysteries. Although they're called 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them.
Oh, I'm surprised you pick up on that.
Nice researching. I can count to 10. At least 9.
Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than the main ones. That was not me talking. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue better than the 9 or 15.
If you say so.
But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember.
That's a good point. What's the difference between the 9 mysteries and the 15 mysteries of Honjo? I don't think. Are these really ghost stories? Like, really? So I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought they were supposed to be ghost stories.
That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix.
Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in the canal would hear a voice calling out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch, or the canal would take it.
Right.
Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park?
Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After 7 centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story?
So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know?
Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious?
About what?
People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. The story is where it's from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind.
Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Ah, gotcha. How about we just don't find it out? You just don't. Go home, lay in bed, snuggle a bit. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection?
Oh, your memory's strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Choco.
I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh?
So, you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection. A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it.
Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true.
So, the Rite of Resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous Honjo from an ancient age. Rumor has an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the Rite of Resurrection was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference.
You sure know a lot about this stuff.
That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff.
I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it in an academic conference, it must have been some basic facts. Some that was not read right. Well, whatever.
Exactly. That's why I believe the Rite of Resurrection is real.
Now I'm starting to believe it too. That was easy. Just had to have a woman say it to you, huh?
Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself.
Look, she's kinda like, the crazy hot scale is balancing out equally right now. She's not on the good path. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instruction on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by once famous Onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. Yes, we just talked about that.
Wait, hang on. I got another question. That's me talking.
You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have anything to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo?
Oh, you are sharp. I could cut my finger on you.
Stop it.
To tell you the truth, it's actually the other way around.
What do you mean?
Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first.
I see. So then... there you go. Why are you looking for the rite? Who has died close to you? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point.
It's... Poko. Her dog.
Yeah, I want to bring Okopoko back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago.
Okopoko died?
Oh right, Okopoko was my dog. I had him for 8 years.
Oh, okay, a dog. Gotcha. You know, I have a dog and I've had a dog that died at a young age from a car accident. But going through all this crazy shit, no, I would not put myself through that. She's going above the crazy hot scale now. That's just a little too crazy. I love my dog, but I would not go through this or be that crazy. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by.
Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. Does he mean that, or is Is he just saying that to get some?
But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I've stopped looking, obviously.
Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah?
He is wrapped around her little finger. What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So, about the connection between this ride and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Sorry again. Do I have that right?
Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant.
Yeah, I am sharp as a knife. Wait, since when was I an assistant?
Anyway, this is all hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself.
Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that.
Right. It seems that an Onmoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the detail on how to use the rite apparently was written in the Edo period. Alright, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates.
Whoa, what a name.
And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend.
Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable.
Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown?
It starts with belief, right? Kukitiku. Record of Fates. An old manuscript from Edo period written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a prized and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Great. Whoa. What the hell? It feels like the address changed. Ah! Don't look at me, darling. I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Yoko, are you okay?
Yeah!
Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me.
No, this can't be. No. Why? Why?
Yoko. What is something else you could really rattle? But I already checked. There's nothing. Oh! You could point out, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Damn it, did I miss it? What should I have pushed? Why? Hello? Okay, I had to push. I don't get this. I know what's gonna happen, that's why I didn't want to push, but I guess I have to, or else you can't get through the prologue. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Look away, children, look away! She's kinda dead, huh? Huh? Bam! What snapshots? Pose, here, pose. This is a tragic incident. I'm not making fun of it. No, I'm not. Huh? What the? What is something? What is it? Why is this happening? My only opportunity of getting laid. No, Yoko. No, don't leave me, Yoko. My only opportunity. Yoko, answer me, Yoko. No way, it can't be. Why? This is why I'm not an actor. I can't do these parts. This is what my acting can go to. Where is she? Ah! Okay, that actually got me a little. What the hell just happened? No, damn. I got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's going to be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. You think she's breathing? Can you see her face? She's cold. I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance. Right. I got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. A phone booth. Right, the booth. I gotta call an ambulance. Did he really have to check her pulse though? You could just have looked at her. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Probably not, but you have to call them anyways. Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold. I don't think she's breathing. You don't think? She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How does this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Where's awake too? Huh? Oh, that's right. If the right of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone could just drop dead out of nowhere, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. And if I got to deal with spirit senses and curses or whatever, I got to try. Excuse me, sir, you just met this woman weeks ago. You're not even a thing. You haven't even gone on a date with her. Why would you try to go through all that? Just find a new one. Bang that person. Leave this behind. Forget it ever happened. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the right of resurrection to bring her back. He must really be desperate. Right. Before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the Rite of Resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with the Whispering Canal. Oh, wow! Wow, what just happened? Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere. But where? Der ligger du godt, var. The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I got bigger problems right now. Ah, yes! Oh, there's something on the floor. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looked like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Cursed don't acquired, the Whispering Canal. Oh, wow. What the... Help me, leave me, it hurts. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Gah! Such deep sorrow, there were sinful memories flowing into my mind. They walk away, leave me behind, drop dead. Kill them. Kill them! Those who walk away, kill them all. You have acquired the power of the Cursed Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Ugh. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Happiness. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desired the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. Acclaim the soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to save this vessel. And by their sacrifice, claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. Oh, that's a good voice. for they are at the equal of those of lesser souls. Now, go forth and kill. I think we just found a new voice for the curses. The Whispering Canal has been updated. Kills by drowning, one who leaves the curse bearer behind. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With their wicked baskets on their back, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Kuma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, why did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed through the night air. Passerby thought of it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and the silence returned to the lonely night. Great. Sadness. My god, I'm full of burps. Curse echoes are the visual manifestation of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, are like a spirit, and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has curse echo is called a curse bearer. A curse echo in itself is a curse and is possessed, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict a curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those who, with no spirit sense, would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. Great. All Netsuke carvings imbued with curses derived from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as leafly. Soul tricks. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by a certain means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into a residue known as soul dregs. The Rite of Resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead, but the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. Wait, so we gotta find them quick. It's like, now, buddy. Hello, little girl. What the hell is that? It was like the curse memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants to kill people to get it. Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is a curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. My potential fuck. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Just fucking don't become a murderer. Don't do it. It feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? Hello, sir. Oh, shit. Now I look closer. Is there someone there? Hello, sir. Hey, who's there? Say. Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? No! I didn't have it on me. Cat got your tongue, Mr. Oki. Huh? Jeg skal finde på ny. Sorry. I need to find a new voice for him. He's like very monotone, maybe? I'll try to figure it out. A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met before somewhere? Who are you, and how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder. I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? We'll go with that for now. If you don't like the voice, then too bad for you. Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in mid-air. Hello, can you come over here? Well, fine. Then I guess I won't look at it. Poof! Oh my god! I called an ambulance already. It should be here soon. Hello, Yoko. I hope you're not too cold down there. Well, it doesn't matter. You're dead. Oh my god, this is so hard to control. Well, look a little harder. I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Think. I gotta think. That man. Who is he? He looks like to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do I know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring a bell? I think I heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Takumi Yumioka. Mysterious stranger. The man who was covertly watching Shogooki at Kinshiburi Park. Great. Nothing about that. Well then, Mr. Oki, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. How do you know? How do you know? Why, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. Great fucking idea to say that. What the you fucking stupid? What the idiot? You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and the curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones, they are terribly dangerous things capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what would happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? No. Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me. I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well, I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Tizumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. I think he just has balls. There's no way he has a curse stone of his own. If he did, he wouldn't be so eager to get his hands on mine. He wants one of his own. They're that powerful and that dangerous. By the sounds of it, if I give him the chance, he'll try to take my curse stone by force. I have to keep him talking and figure out a way to get my curse stone out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus I can recall something useful. Recall! Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Where we talk. I need a topic that'll keep on talking. My best bet would be... my curse stone. What do you want with my curse stone anyways? I intend to seal it away in a secure location, so it may never be used again. I am certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences is itself a curse. There are many dwellers in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You will seal it away? How? I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. God damn it. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. That's some cold eyes. What a dead stare. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo? Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you. But it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, it was just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. Not really, sir. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Oki, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Oki, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only find this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you chose to believe me is your prerogative, but you're mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awaken at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Recall. Wait, that's it. My work. That's how he knows me. I never actually met him, so it's totally slipped my mind. Oh my god, we know something. Secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps. Takumi is the secretary to chemical headquarters. Yeah, intermediate city. Takumi worshipped the company chairwoman Natsu Yamamori, and this demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsu Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so does Takumi continue to support her beyond the scenes. Oh shit. Acting as Natsu's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ear of the current residents and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all the employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in the factories and warehouse, and even the main suppliers. Well, Suigen Gamyodo my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. So... Suigen Yamura my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hikaru Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Yeah, have some balls. My god, finally he shows some courage. Why is our chairwoman chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Well, isn't it his free time? He can do whatever the fuck he wants in his spare time. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our loved company birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. About Yoko. Why are you so convinced that it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that. Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. See what? Not gonna fucking move around, you bitch. I don't trust you for shit. She's dead as fuck. What are you doing? Should you not check on her? For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection and the curses take root. And a curse resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstances, Mr. Oki, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? Shit. It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Oki? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. He works at Hikakuso, just like me. He's the secretary of the chairman. Yeah, we got that. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could you memorize the names and faces of everyone in the company? I'm not gonna fucking turn around. I'm not stupid. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, I will convince him to do that. Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my hope is scenario 3, something makes it possible for him to stay. Impossible. I don't have to keep him away forever, I just need to get him to walk away once. Bling! I've got it! I know how I can convince him to leave. Hello, sir. Get the fuck out of here. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? I called an ambulance. Oh right, I forgot to mention. I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling me the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid in this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Sooner or later I will return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Well then, I bid you good evening. I kinda don't want to use my curse. I want to try to not kill as many people as possible. So I'm not gonna press it, and sometimes the game forces you to press it, but right now I'm not gonna try and press it. But there you go. Oh, I died. Shoko, okay, you're there. I did not press it. I just told you I would not press it. I did not press it. But it forces you to do it anyways. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. Whoa. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs. 1%. Only have to kill 100 people. Kinshitsu area. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow, but until then, I at least know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find the next sacrifice quickly. I got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearers amounts to a little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see which of the 7 mysteries are closest. I'm in the Kinshitsu area right now. The hunting clappers are on the other side of Oyoko River to the Shumoku Bridge. The foot washing mansion and the everlasting lantern are around South Relegation Street past the train tracks. And further along Okoyo River, I'll find the beckoning light at Honjo Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. So, I will end for today, because I also have to be careful with my throat, and I started to hurt it like 10 minutes ago. So, this is fun playing again, and I can finally pay attention to it when I'm filming it. So, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!